I'm Bunny. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Bree. Welcome to my channel. How are you today? Am I alright? Yesterday I posted something on Instagram, a poll on Instagram, asking if anybody wanted to see a video, and a lot of you said yes. Now, I said I was going to do a sketchbook spread, but my power went out at my house in the middle of recording, might I add. Couldn't record on my phone because my phone is dying. My phone is always dying, honestly. So I decided that I would just record it on my iPad instead. I hope that this is okay and that this is something that you guys don't mind. I apologize for any issues with the sound. So let me get started explaining what I'm doing. I wanted to practice drawing masculine bodies more often, since this is something that I'm not particularly great at. As you can see, I did the first drawing. The first couple of drawings that I did were without a reference. I started practicing yesterday and I posted a couple of the sketches that I did on my Instagram story. With these two drawings that you see on the screen now, these were basically just taking what I learned yesterday and applying it to new drawings today. At this point, I had redrawn the face a couple of times actually, and did not like how my drawings looked yet without a reference. So I decided that I wanted to go look on Pinterest. Now, I completely forgot that my power was out and that it wouldn't work. So I looked up references on my phone, and that's where you see me starting to draw from now. Whenever I try to draw masculine characters, for some reason they come out looking very, very stiff. I tried looking for references where there was some type of movement. For instance, this picture, if I can pop it up on the screen, I'm not really great at editing, so we'll see. But for this picture, I liked how their shoulders were raised and that they were leaning a little bit. So I decided to use that picture for that reference for this picture. I also decided that I wanted to draw the clothes as well and not just draw them in underwear like I have been doing, because I do need to practice how men's clothes would fit, seeing as a lot of the fashion that I actually do see are oversized, and I'm not that great at oversized clothes. So here I'm zooming in and I'm working on the face. I think out of all of the sketches that I did, this is actually one of my favorite ones. I don't know if it's the hair, if it's the pose, or if it's just the style of it, but that one is one of my favorites. Now I'm moving on to the next one. I'm sorry, I realize I'm probably so awkward. I just don't know what to say, and I'm not used to talking to myself at a camera or at my iPad or anything like that. If I say so or a lot, that's probably why. Now this guy's arms are crossed. Crossed arms has been one of those poses that I've done for years that has never actually turned out looking right. This is the reference picture, if I can, again, post it up. Since I spent all day yesterday basically copying exactly from reference, today I was hoping that I could put my own style into the drawings a bit. I went a lot easier on the muscles and the lines in the arms and went more simplistic like my style normally is. And since I stopped looking at the reference by this point, I wanted to give him a different face. I wanted to play around with features. I'm not very good with changing the way a person looks through their features, so this was me practicing that. I think I actually did an okay job with this one. This is another one that I'm proud of, so this one and the last one are both my favorites out of this entire spread of drawings. And finally, we're moving on to the last drawing. This one, I could not find the reference to save to my Pinterest. By the way, I will link all of the references that I ever use in my videos on Pinterest, and I'll leave a link in the description. But this one I couldn't find, so this one isn't on there. When I draw, I tend to have a habit of working from the top and working my way down. I'm trying to make it a point to not do that. So here you'll see me working on the hand and then backtracking and working on the arm, so that way everything matches up nicely. And here I'm working on the face. I know that I do a lot of digital art, and I recently have been thinking about getting into painting. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but maybe I can record the videos of me learning how to paint and post them on here too. Kind of like as a little diary to track my progress and see how things go along. And I would love for you guys to be a part of that and, you know, maybe give me some tips or we can learn together. At this point, I'm just finishing up the drawing, erasing a little bit of the drawing behind it, and then adding some shading and finishing the hand. And that's about it. I hope that next time I can actually sketch in my sketchbook like I wanted to this time. And I hope that you stick around and see what else comes in the future, because I plan to post more. I hope you have an amazing day.